Welcome to this video, which is going to be how to deal with fear and anxiety. So, especially at the moment, there is an awful lot of panic in the air as we all have to deal with the coronavirus that is being spread across the world at the moment. So you may well be feeling a lot of panic and anxiety arising in your mind. It's completely normal to feel that way. But how can we stop ourselves from getting, out of control with it and retain some sense of peace in our own mind? So I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that have been really powerful for myself. The first one is that you can just gently, if you wish to do this, you can just practice with me now, is just gently bring to mind the image of a mountain. So this is taken from the work of Jon Kabat-Zinn, who talks about a mountain meditation. All that simply means is that we just gently bring to mind the image of a mountain. And as you're sitting or indeed standing, you can just gently envisage yourself with your head as the lofty peak and the sides coming down. You just gently bring that image into your mind. The reason that the mountain is chosen is because it really is the image, the most powerful image probably on the planet, of something that is so solid and so grounded. The mountain has lots of different weather systems all the way around it, but ultimately the mountain itself remains completely undisturbed despite what's going on around it. So that is the sort of energy that all of us really, really need at the moment to keep totally grounded, especially when that fear and that panic is starting to arise in our mind. There's a wonderful phrase that I often repeat to myself, and that is, I am the mountain, everything else is just weather. So I am the mountain, everything else is just weather. Just a gentle little daily affirmation that you can use if you wish. Another one of the reasons why the mountain is so powerful as an image for our mind is because scientists tell us that there is in fact only one energy in this universe. So if you check, if there's only one energy, and we believe that to be the case, the same energy that is in the mountain is also within you. So it's really just a matter of paying attention to our own self and just discovering that sense of that solidity that is within you, just as it is in the mountain. So I offer that to you today, that something you can gently try for yourself. I'd like to suggest that you also give yourself the gift of mindfulness meditation every day. So the classes that we give here in Suffolk, we're not able to hold those at the moment for obvious reasons. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to start to do some videos to maybe help you just to reclaim that space that you would normally have spent coming to classes. And that might be the case for you, even if you're not one of our students, that your classes at the moment are postponed, cancelled, and they're not being held. You can maybe come here very safely to experience these particular meditations. So there is a meditation that I've taken from the Buddhist tradition. It's probably the simplest meditation that there is. It can be used at any time of the night or day. And what it does, it helps you find a mental peace and purity underneath your very busy, often very disturbed mind. So at the moment when we switch on the news, then you may feel that surge of panic within you, that anxiety and that worry and that fear. So this is going to help you find that well of peace that is already right here where you are. So many of us don't understand, if we haven't meditated before, we don't quite get it. What do you mean, something that already exists? But when we actually start to slow down and when we start to still our mind, we do find that just as when a blue sky has a lot of clouds over it, so we're talking about the weather again, the blue sky becomes very, very dark with storm clouds and so on. But if you just check, you just find that when you watch the sky and the clouds disperse, the sky underneath it remains completely undisturbed and remains the blue, transparent space that it's always been. So it's a similar image to the mountain, you'll notice. So this meditation is going to help you find that blue sky within you, despite the clouds and the worry, and the clouds of worry and fear that may be in your mind. Certainly in mine, So we really need to work a little bit harder now to find that peace and purity. But it's there. It is the part of you that is completely undisturbed. Okay, so how do we do that then? So this is a meditation where I would recommend that you practice with your eyes open. So you can have your eyes just gently downcast. The reason for that is on the go at the moment we are subject to a lot of waves of fear and anxiety that are around us. So if we learn to meditate with our eyes open, we can better find that strength and that space more easily than having to have a specific time where you sit down and close the eyes and so on. But you can also do this with closed eyes, so you can choose. So there's 4 specific steps to this one. The first of all, we're going to, if you want to close your eyes, please do. Otherwise, you just have your eyes open and downcast at this point. And first of all, I'm just going to ask you to take your attention to your breathing. So we're just going to start to become aware of the breath. I'm not changing anything here, just start to become aware of the breath as it comes in, and then the breath as you exhale and it leaves the body. So just become aware of the inhalation and the gentle exhalation. So that's just the first step. So once you've located your breath, we're gently going to go on to step 2. And this is to take your attention now to the tip of your nose. Start to hunt down and find the sensation of the breath at the tip of the nose, at the nostrils. Noticing the sensations. Maybe noticing that it's a little bit cooler as it comes in, and then the breath, it's warmed up a little bit as you exhale. So just 3 or 4 of these mindful breaths as we do this together. It can be done for any length of time, of course. Just keep going. Full focus of attention on the sensations of the breath at the nostrils. In it comes, and then it leaves. Good. So the third stage is just to notice if your mind has wandered away, quite simply. Has the mind gone somewhere? Is it following a thought that's arising in your mind? And if it has, just congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back that you noticed. Bring your attention back to the sensation of breathing at the nostrils. That's all. Very simple. And then the 4th step is simply just to continue. Just continue like this, focusing fully on the breath. And let the sensations of the breathing gently fill your whole awareness. Well done. Just keep going. Good. Lovely. So we're just going to gently take our attention back to that awareness that we had about the mountain. And at this point, maybe just gently closing your eyes just for the last minute or so. And you can imagine yourself sitting on the top of a mountain. Up above you and all around you, clear blue sky. Just a beautiful blue dome of sky all the way above you and enveloping you. So you're looking out from the vantage point of the top of a mountain, your daily life way beneath you, and you're just here, breathing in pure mountain air And as you breathe out now, you can just gently let go of any anxiety, fear and worry being exhaled away. Any panicky feelings in the body and mind can be breathed away. And gently then noticing maybe now that solidity, that cool power, that peace and that purity that is within you. So if your eyes are closed, you can gently open them. Just to bring your awareness back to the room where you are, just gently noticing the quality of the light coming in. Just reaffirm yourself as a mountain once more. Take a deep breath in, another long exhalation. So that's it. So I hope you'll practice this mountain meditation and the inner peace meditation that we've just done. Good luck with it and see you next time.